Hey there, strangers. It's time for another 2 p.m. PST Twitch stream. I'm your host, Strangebird Jim, and today we are getting ourselves back into Stardew Valley today. Now, um, let me go through my normal announcements that I normally make at the start of these streams here. Well, here, let me switch over to webcam here real quick. So, um, first point. I welcome anyone to join me on uh, in game. I have no problem with uh, anyone really wanted to join me, but at the same time, there are some little bit of caveats on it, and I'll explain that. So, um, let's see. So if you do want to join me in Stardew Valley, just let me know in the chat. Now, if you have joined me in the past in Stardew Valley, then you can also speak up as well. Um, I don't mind going back to some of the older farms that we've created in the past. So if you want to continue said farm, then let's go ahead and do that. I don't mind. Um, Now, if for those of you that are brand new to the channel and you've never um, played Stardew Valley with me in the past, or if um, you've never played Stardew Valley at all and you want to get into the game, then you can let me know. I can try to go ahead and host the um, I can go ahead and host a game, or you can host a game if you want. Um, Either way is perfectly fine to me. Um, Now, with my internet being a little problematic lately, um, if I do host it, you may be experiencing some amount of difficulties connecting. It's always a possibility. Um, you know, uh, my computer can only do so much to it, um, so if you find that it might be better off for you hosting and for me to join, then that's perfectly fine. Um, we can do that as well. Now, last bit of information that I want to cover here. I do have a couple mods loaded on the game. Now, if you want to have a pure vanilla experience, meaning no mods whatsoever, that's perfectly fine. We can go ahead and do that. I don't mind whatsoever. I find the uh, need for the mods as um, extra tools, but not necessarily necessary. You don't you don't need them to play the game. Okay, they are just there to enhance the gameplay. Okay, or expand on the gameplay. Okay, that's what mods are all about. Okay, or at least that's what normally mods should be about. Okay, I've heard about particular mods that have fixed code, optimized code. Not great. Not from Stardew Valley, by the way, or at least I haven't heard of a particular mod that does that. But yeah. Um, the still a little bit loud in my ear. All right. Now I do have a couple mods, installed right at the moment, and they are more UI informational mods than anything else. Okay. What I don't want, I've said this in the past, and I'm gonna continue repeating it. Okay. I don't necessarily want to see any kind of like cheat mods, anything that gives items to you freely or bypasses the challenging nature of the game. Don't really want to see them. Don't really need them. They take away from gameplay, in my personal opinion. Um, uh, I actually uploaded my review of those cheat mods onto my YouTube channel, so you can actually kind of see what I'm talking about. Um, now it's been a while, I know, since that stream came out, but um, the I often compare it with the Minecraft creative versus survival. Okay, for creative, it's good when you want to have very large projects that you want to have built without difficulties. Okay, meaning that you don't want like creepers coming along and blowing up your projects or anything along those lines. Okay, like if you're building like the Statue of Liberty in full detail, like you know the complete full replica of the Statue of Liberty, for example, you wouldn't want like creepers kind of popping up all over it. Okay, hence the reason why you go to creative. You can build like the Statue of Liberty, or the full Enterprise D, which someone's done. I mean, or someone. No, a lot of people have done. Um, same kind of difference. Okay, you're not able to handle those kind of large projects um, in survival. You're talking about um, the sheer clearing of areas to handle said project. You're talking about making sure that there's enough light to kind of make sure that there's no mob spawning anywhere near the project whatsoever. Um, the sheer amount of resources that goes into said project, it would be astronomical. Um, the amount of wool necessary for it, the amount of stone necessary for it, the amount of diamond necessary for it. You know, you would need sheer amounts of uh, objects and the like to the sheer amount of materials and the like that you wouldn't necessarily be readily available when you're trying to play it on survival. Okay. Um, so with that said, um, you know, that's all well and good to have like the cheat mods in Stardew Valley if you want to create a farm, uh, to try to set up a layout for a farm or something like that. Like, hey, you want to figure out what is the best way of, handling that. Where should a farmhouse go? Where should your beginning farm at? Where should you be um, setting up any kind of animal farm? Blah blah blah. Okay. This can all be done in creative if you really wanted to. But I don't need to do that. I don't want to do that. That's boring to me. There's no challenge to it. Um, you know, so um, if anyone wants to come in and use said cheat mods, well, that's on you. But if you do that, then I'm probably gonna shut it down. I don't need to see it. If you want to talk with me and try to um, build a farm, in creative or in using the cheat mods, then let me know. I mean, I might do it for about an hour or so, but to be honest, I'd probably get kind of bored of it, you know. Maybe. I mean, it depends on the user, or it depends on the circumstances or whatnot. Um, but I've used creative as a tool to, I've used creative in Minecraft as a tool to kind of construct buildings that I wanted to have in survival. Efficient, you know, um, constructs that I can build, and I wouldn't have any worry of them being blown up. I would have a model of them in creative, and I could always kind of go back to it. But um, the but I don't necessarily want to see that all the time. That's all. So when Minecraft first came out, I tried playing it a little bit, but it was all creative, and I'm like, okay. It was sandbox, sure, but it didn't really. I mean, I mean, obviously a lot of people were kind of getting um, a good vibe from it and all, but for me, it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough to hold my attention when Minecraft first came out. I mean, when it first came out, it was just pure creative. For those that don't really know, um, so it was interesting, but you know, I had other games that were challenging, so I was like, okay, well, this is all well and good. I'm gonna go back to my other games. Um, when Minecraft finally came out with survival, uh, that's when it got my attention. So, or at least it kept my attention. So, uh, same thing with Stardew Valley. So everything is up and running. So let's go ahead and set this to live, and let's get into our single player co-op. Now, like I said, if you want to host, send me an invite code. If you want me to host one of my previous farms, let me know. Or I can host a new farm. Either way is fine. But I've been doing my single player farm for the most part to just pass the time, wait for anyone else in chat to join me, and to, just kind of handle achievements. So it's meant to be relaxing. So if you want to relax, come on in. Join me in game. All right. I don't have everything on my person. Lovely. Alright. So, for those of you that might not be aware, on this particular playthrough, I've been trying to work on collecting everything, catching all the fish, finding all the artifacts, collecting all the minerals, cooking all the food, and getting all the achievements. So, I'm pretty close to the majority of these. Some of these will have to wait until fall. There is one recipe that I haven't gotten at this point, and I will need someone's help for that, for the craft master. But that's gonna have to wait for a little bit. But you know, been trying to bump a lot of people's friendship values up to 10 on this, so no, I don't want to become famous, Dearth. You can just stop coming to my channel, man. All of you that do the big follows, I don't want it. So you can just go away, guys. You can stop bothering me, so you're banned. Some people. Alright. I need to go out and get my watering can so that I can handle the, handle the crops and stuff like that. Let's see, where did I put them though? There they are. Alright, so... grab these. Okay. Alright. There we go. Let's go in here, drop off some food. Oh wait. Drop off some more food. Alright. Nope, 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 nope. No. Let's see. Cut the entire thing. Damn it. Thankful that I haven't had any lightning strikes on any of my trees. That tends to suck. No, I don't want to eat the cheese. Okay, check the mushrooms. No problems there. Uh-huh, okay. Let's go ahead and take care of all this. There we go. Okay. Now we have the oak resin there, which allows for you to actually create another keg, which I'm going to be needing to do, you know. So I'm making enough wine and light to, um, oh, there we are. Let's see. I swear the fill box for the preserves chest tends to be pretty small. It's right at the base, and it's like, okay, well, it always kind of throws me off in the fact that, you know, I'm trying to collect these, and it keeps on saying, hey, you want to eat? And it's like, no, no, I don't necessarily need to eat that, thank you. Any message, any user that talks about going to a website to to get famous will be automatically banned. One of the annoying things about Streamlabs a bit is the fact that when you have to ban someone when I've had to ban someone through the chat, um, it becomes a little irritating in that um, the user profile kind of sticks um, in the chat window, and there's really no way for me to get rid of it other than like refreshing the chat, which is kind of annoying, but oh well. Alright. That one. There you go. Don't know if I'm gonna have a lot of room for all this, but let's see. Hold on. Okay, we got all the milk. Let's see. We got all the goat milk. So let's go ahead and cut wool. There we go. I don't have enough room for the eggs, so I'm gonna come back for them. Let's see, was there any? Nope, nothing up there. Okay. Alright, so milk, goat's milk, truffles, wool. Nope. Alright, so you guys off. There we go. Alright. Okay, let's throw those in there. Throw those in there. Let's see. Where are we anything on our social? No gifts, right? So we have a little bit of work to do to get some of these individuals up to 10 still. So I might want to do that today. Alright, let's go grab those eggs. There we go. Still creating the dinosaur, so. Yeah. Now, let's go ahead and throw those 2 eggs in there. Let's grab the milk so we can make that as well. So, there we go. Now, wool. And there. And then the truffles. Alright. Let's see. Iron bar, copper bar, and our keg. Come back over here. We'll throw the keg in. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and oh wait. I don't have them. God damn it. I don't have the... What I was trying to do was go out there for the selling the multi-geodes. But I messed up there. I didn't actually have these on hand, so put those in that for now. I don't need the battery packs in there anymore. At least I don't think I do. Wait, do I already have Maru up to full? I do not. So I do need to keep these on hand. Alright. What I was doing was trying to work on getting these into the troves, which I need to kind of go here to purchase them. So that I have the potential of getting the artifacts that I'm missing. So but it's already too late to go to see Clint to handle the breaking of said troves, so I'm gonna have to wait until tomorrow for that. Oh well. Alright, let's go back and get our let's see. back in there. Throw that in there. Alright, let's see. Let's pull out that melon, throw those in there. Wait. Tulip is for Evelyn. Poppy was for Penny, which, you know, the melons are also good for Penny. But poppies don't really give me anything, so let's go poppy over melon. At least with melons I can make into, you know, wine, so... Alright, let's see. Evelyn is the tulip. Kent... Rabbit's foot. So, let's see. Caroline. Summer Spangle, which I'm growing right at the moment, so she's fine for now. I mean, I can keep on giving them apples at least. So let me go ahead and do that. Let me pull out the apples. Let's see. Jody. Apple. Wizard is the Void Essence. So that. Those. That. 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 Oh, wait. I can throw. I already have a cactus fruit, so. Okay. Let's see. Wizard Alex is Rabbit's Foot, so I'll just give him an apple. Elliot is the pomegranate. Ruru is the battery pack. Miguel's the amethyst. Haley is the coconut. So I don't have any coconuts on hand right now, so there we go. Jess. Jess is an apple. Harvey is the wine. Pierre is an apple. Orbis is the wild horseradish. Sebastian is an apple. I'm just not gonna bother trying to get some of these. At least not for now. Sam is the cactus fruit. Dwarf is the amethyst. And that's it. So Penny is also the poppy. So we're good. Let's go get our horse and we can go around giving everybody their gifts and turning in the tibula to Gunther. Matter of fact, I should probably do that like almost immediately, seeing that he closes up shop fairly early. Let's see. At 6 o'clock, so I gotta hurry. We'll just do this here. There we go, and reward. That's a skeleton, huh? Okay. Alright, let's go back, grab our horse, and now we can go riding around and giving everybody their gifts. So. Oh, first customer. Alright. Let's see. Let's go see Caroline and Pierre. Alright. Let's see. George, Evelyn, and Alex. Now, George is already at max, so... Nope. Cutscene. Oh, I don't know about that. The... Oh, okay. Are there good jobs out there that pay a lot of money? Yes, there are. But don't think that you have to get those jobs in order to succeed. There are still jobs out there that still pay you a decent wage that are in need of, you know, there's always going to be a need for those kind of work. You know, plumbers, electricians, um, you know, construction, you know, um, or at least, you know, one would normally think. Um, you know, there's, you know, I have a cousin that does work on, um, you know, cell towers, you know, and he's making a decent living off of it. So, um, and he came straight out of, you know, out of the military. You know, he was a corpsman. So don't think that you can't get anywhere with, you know, by, you know, needing to be like the smartest person ever. Okay, you don't need to think along those lines. Okay, um, there's a lot of people that think, you know, I got to become famous. No, you don't have to become famous. Matter of fact, famous isn't all it's cracked up to be. You don't have, you know, those that become famous, they don't really have a moment of peace to themselves. You know, they always have like in the back of their mind whether or not they actually have true friends that want to kind of come and hang out, or if they have friends that, you know, are just coming, or if they have friends that just come over for their money. Okay. Um, So we all have our strengths and weaknesses. That's the attitude that you need to have right there. You know, application. Just keep on working on what you want to do. You're gonna fail. Many people have, okay? But you take that failure and you use it to keep on going, okay? So don't don't think that, you know, I gotta memorize all these books in order to get ahead. Well, you can. There's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, you don't need to, um, if you're trying to make something out of something that you love, then you may have like some difficulty, like, hey, you know, you gotta eat, for example. Okay. Um, but you want to like create something like brand new, like you have this idea that you want to put out there in the world. You have maybe you just want to kind of draw art, or something like that. You want to keep on expressing yourself, okay, in whatever fashion or another, okay. Do do some kind of odd job or something along those lines, just so you can survive, okay, and then focus on what you want to make. You know, learn what you want to learn, build what you want to build, and you know that kind of hard work, that kind of dedication will pay off. Okay, at least hopefully it will. Oh, another cutscene. Okay. It's nice when you have some kind of reflection on yourself as well. So that's that's not really the right attitude. Um, you know, um, the whole the attitude that you should be having is, much like what Yoda said, in Star Wars, you know, do or do not. There is no try, you know. Um, if you want to go for professional sports, then go for professional sports. You know, don't have this doubt in there. Um, don't have this childish dream thought line. You know, if you want to go for professional sports, go for professional sports. You might not make it. You might not make it. Okay, just it might not happen. Okay, but that doesn't mean that you might not make it to like the semi-pro. Okay, you might not. You know, you might get to that point where you are still kind of playing, you know, the sport that you love, okay, and still have a good time in doing it, okay? So, if you're having a good time, if you're enjoying what you're doing, then it's not childish. Okay, so we have the tulip for Evelyn, and then we have the apple for Alex. Yeah, so let me make sure. Yeah, tulip. All right, now Evelyn is all done. Nice. Okay, so oh, ruined penny. Okay, grab that. Grab that. Okay, and all right. Let's see. Penny, Maru, they're all taken care of. They're all taken care of. Luce is taken care of. They're taken care of. Elliot, right down there. Let's go. Not that way. Elliot, wait. All right. Oh, hello. All right. Let's see. Yeah, Vincent's all done. He's at 10, so we're good there. Let's see. Elliot, Willie, Vincent. Okay, let's go right over here. Oh, Abigail's in the store. Let's go ahead and take care of them, Abigail, before they close up shop. There we go. Alright, now we'll go down here. Hope that we can catch everybody here at home. Damn. Well, frack. Alright. Let's go see the wizard. Then, if that's the case, if we're not going to be able to catch anyone else inside their homes. There we go. Now we're going to go. Let's see, we'll go to the sewer entrance in town. Because that's a little bit easier to get to Corvus. Oh, hello. Cutscene. Oh, yeah. Interesting. Okay. Ooh. See, these aren't really the answer that I would go with. Obviously this is a outright fabrication. Okay, don't lie on that. The This is not the answer that she's looking for. Okay, you're basically telling her that she's not going to be able to handle the situation. She's not going to be able to handle the caves. Blah blah blah. Wrong, wrong way of going about it. Okay. Um, it is dangerous going into the mountains with monsters and the like. Okay. The fact that my character has gone unconscious multiple times to be found later. I mean, um, if it was like a hardcore, I'd be dead. um, so, um, so I'd be like, yeah, it's dangerous, you know, and um, you know, I've done it in self-defense, but I've also actively sought out monsters, so I can't really say that it's in self-defense only. Okay, so this is also kind of a lie. So, or it is a lie. So, you know, this is kind of what she's looking for, or this is probably the best answer that I can give. But you know, I can't. You know, I don't want to be like, hey, you know, you should go there like right away, or you should go and you know go into the cave and stuff like that, and throw caution to the wind. Okay, you know, you need to kind of know the dangers that you're going to be getting yourself into. Believe me, um, you know, the fact that I've gone into the skull cavern and haven't come out, you know, it's like, um, so personally, I'd be combining both of these right here. You know, it's exciting, it's dangerous. Stay safe, you know, or you know, keep cautious. You know, when you do things along those lines, okay? Um, now, um, I didn't watch the rest of the anime, but one good example of um, of what I'm talking about here is um, Goblin Slayer. Very first episode. If you haven't seen that episode, or if you haven't seen that show, you know, I've heard that it was a okay show. Um, the first one really shows the potential horrors, and it shows you have to be aware of your surroundings. You know, you have to be cautious and like um, when you're, you know, you have to be prepared, or at least as prepared as you can be. You know, you don't want to, you know, you don't want to jump into a situation without knowing what you're getting yourself into. So, um, you know, there's always a certain amount of planning, you know, a certain amount of, hey, you know, try to be as prepared as you can be, you know. Sure, it can be exciting, you know, but don't don't go rushing into the cave thinking that uh, you know, you're gonna be like perfectly fine. You know, it's one of those uh, ideas where it's like, you know, when you first like start entering those caves, sometimes you might want to, you know, bring along some health to keep yourself alive. So, but there's no there's no good answer here on this. Hello. Oh, wait. Can't. I can give you a rabbit's foot. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright. Um, so, that last little interaction between Abigail and her father. Um, Unfortunately, there are some individuals out there, unfortunate individuals, that think a woman's place is only in the kitchen. Stupid mentality. Absolutely asinine. Now, I'm not saying that um, I'm not saying that Pierre thinks like that. Okay. I don't really know. Okay. If he thinks like that, then that's a problem. That's something that he needs to work on. Because obviously, Abigail wants something more than being just a regular housewife. Okay. Um, she wants something more, and there's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Okay. Um, so if he's asking for her to go back there to be a good housewife, then that's a wrong attitude. Um, Now there's a flip side to this though. Okay. Um, Pierre could have been coming out and saying, "Hey, we need some help. Keeping the house clean. You know, um, we need some help with the chores." Okay. Because let's face it, Pierre's trying to run a store. That's not easy. Okay. He's putting in all hours to try to keep that store kind of running and providing for the family and the like. Okay. You gotta cut that man some slack. Okay. Um, because he's probably doing it from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Okay. And for him to kind of come back into the main house and try to clean up some more, he's never gonna have a moment's rest at all. And that's gonna take a toll on him. It's gonna, you know, he's gonna break down, if he keeps on working that much. Okay. So he needs support. Okay. Now, um, now Caroline, maybe she likes doing the housework or something like that. She could be helping Pierre out as well, trying to maintain the general store. Maybe she does the books, maybe she does the ordering of supplies. Who's to say? I don't really know. Um, Um, but um, she might be perfectly happy with what she's doing, kind of thing. You know, she could be just doing the regular housewife, you know, stereotype, cleaning up the house, cooking food, um, you know, getting all prepping, the breakfast, lunch, and dinners, blah blah blah. And she probably was raising Abigail while Pierre was handling the store. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, you know, um, if she if she was happy doing that, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. Um, Now if she's like, boy, I really hate this kind of work and stuff like that, then maybe she needs to kind of talk with Pierre and maybe they can try to share roles or something like that. Like she maintains the store a couple days while he cleans up and the like. Nothing wrong with that either. Um, when you have a child, it adds extra work. And anyone that tells you otherwise is fully, you know, they're delusional. Okay. Having a child adds, you know, extra mouths to feed, extra clothes to clean, extra, you know, um, you know, you have to kind of, handle their education, handle their growth. Okay, that's a full-time job in and of itself. Okay, and anyone that basically says, "No, man, that's you got it all wrong." No, no, that's exactly what it's all about. Okay, having a child is, you know, adds to your overall like work and the like. Okay. Um, Now, hopefully you enjoy it. Hopefully you don't see it as a burden. Hopefully you see it as, one of the best joys in your life. Being able to kind of, hold your baby, watch them grow, watch them learn. You instill everything in them so that you know, they're the next best thing for you. Your what's the word I'm trying to look for? They're an extension of yourself, but better. Okay. They carry um, your ambition. They carry your uh, willingness to kind of keep on um, pushing for their dreams and just being a better extension of yourself. That's simplified version of what I'm really trying to say. Um, so, but if you if you look at your child and think that they need to be they need to kind of conform or something along those lines, like um, you're kind of closing them off and not opening up their viewpoint, then you're just doing a disservice. You're making them into yourself. Okay, and that's the wrong way of going about doing that. Okay. Um, Now, Pierre. Pierre and Caroline could be saying, hey, we could use some help with the chores in the house. Okay. Because as you get older, you get more tired, you get worn down a little bit faster, and sometimes an extra helping hand is, well, just helps. Okay. Um, it gets harder to maintain them home the older you get. You know, you're not gonna always be able to bend down and pick up boxes or whatnot, you know, easily. So you might need that help. Okay. So it's what Pierre and Caroline need to do is they really kind of need to talk with Abigail. Like, hey, you want to go exploring into the mines? Okay. We'll back you up on it. We'll give you, you know, the tools that you need to go explore in the mines if you want to. Okay, give you the um, give you the food to explore longer to regain your health using the system. We'll give you, help you get, some defense, some, and the weapons and the like, or help, work with Clint to give you the weapons and the defense that you need in order to go exploring in the mines a little bit more. Okay, give you the ropes, staircases, whatnot to go explore. But on the other hand, you still need to help out in the house. You still need to do some of the chores. We need help here in the store because it's getting harder for us, you know. And maybe someday, you know, they may have to like hire someone else to kind of help out with the store. Like maybe they'll hire Vincent when he becomes a teenager to help out with the store or something like that. Who knows? Or they hire Jess, you know. But if your parents are, asking you to kind of help them out, try to, because sometimes that is some of the you might look back on those times and think that they are some of the best moments that you can ever spend with your parents. Alright. Like stocking the shelves with your father, you know, like, Abigail and Pierre stocking shelves in the general store. You know, it's it's like those kind of interactions will kind of remain in your mind for years, and your parents are gonna remember those times as well. Okay, you know, and you'll treasure those moments. All right, I gotta stop before I get a little too emotional on this. So, all right. Um, all right. We'll go to the bus stop. Go to the mines. Give the dwarf his amethyst. All right. So, been able to give gifts to everybody, unfortunately. Farm work took a little bit longer than what I was hoping for. Yeah. Okay. Throw that in there. Okay, let's see. Grab all those eggs. There we go. Add milk. Grab those. And nope, don't need it. Don't eat it. There we go. Alright. Yeah. Go drop the fruit off over here. Oh, oh, okay. There we go. Sell these off. And then we will be putting our statue down and go to bed. You know, like for example, uh, you know, in this particular playthrough, if you know, I have two kids, you know, Mel and Jen, for example. Okay. Now, let's say Mel loves doing work in the home. He loves to cook. He loves to clean. Um, he loves to um, decorate. He loves to paint. You know, everything that you know that say Leia does. Okay, Mel likes to do as well. Okay, and Jen likes to do everything that I do. You know, do the mining, the chopping down trees and maintaining the farm, you know, the hunting in the cave. There's nothing wrong with that either. Okay, it all depends on what they like to do. Now, if both of them like to do the farm work, then and everything that I'm doing per se, then that's fine too. If they both like doing the housework, that's fine too. You need to encourage it as a parent, okay? Not kind of force them um, into what you'd like to see, okay? Um, you know, my father was always kind of had like music as an interest. He enjoyed playing his music. Um, and he was okay at it. Um, you know, might have probably could have, you know, probably could have like maybe played in a band if he like kept up, you know, his guitar skills and wanted to kind of play along with like in a band. Probably could have, maybe. Never really saw him as someone that was like super talented in it, but then again, you know, um, like I wasn't like watching him like doing like guitar riffs and all over the place, um, but he still enjoyed it. My brother, he picked up on that music and he really kind of wanted to be a he really kind of wanted to have his own band, have be a singer and the like. I try to encourage it. I try to um, you know I like I liked his his drive on it. Never came to fruition. He changed his viewpoint. He got interested in other things, and there's nothing wrong with that. Um, but I often wonder if he secretly like misses that kind of opportunity. Like, you know, I wonder if he like kind of wishes that he could have made it into like making a band, being a singer, doing the whole tour and stuff like that. But at the same time, would he have the family that he has now if that happened? Who's to say? Everybody's everybody's choices has a different kind of consequence over time. So, um, you know, would he still have married, you know, his wife, had his child, so on and so forth? Um, if he became a singer and band leader and so on and so forth. Not sure. Hard to say. Um, but um, it would be interesting if that actually occurred. Like um, but he had the passion for being a singer at a fairly young age, and what was nice about it was the fact that Dad kind of encouraged that. He put money into it. He tried to help Fred out with it. You know, trying to kind of get um, get more, you know, giving them some extra tools, teaching them how to play the keyboard, piano. Um, you know, I don't think I ever heard Dad once say, you know, um, get the hell out of choir or stop doing the singing. It's that you know you're never gonna get anywhere from it. I don't think I ever heard Dad say that once. Now, I did hear. I think I did hear Dad say something about today's music is terrible. Whatever. Um, at least I think I heard that. But yeah, I remember Fred and Dad kind of having an argument about it at one point in time. Um, so, um, but you know, it Dad was kind of encouraging Fred's growth in that a little bit. Um, so I kind of, you know, appreciated that Dad was kind of willing to kind of help Fred out along those lines. Fred being my brother, by the way. Um, but Dad really didn't really do that much when it came to me. Not until I was like fairly late in my teens that he was really kind of looking at what my interests were and trying to kind of encourage it. But by that point, he was already trying to push the um, being a part of my brother's band, and I didn't really have the passion for it. You know, I enjoyed listening to songs and the like, but I didn't really have any kind of like passion for playing, singing. I didn't really have a strong passion for it. You know, when I was super young, I was like into racing. Now, if mom and dad had kind of encouraged that a little bit, then who knows? You know, maybe I could have been a race car driver. Who knows? Um, but um, they saw my passion for soccer and you know did that for a number of years. They kept that up for a while until I couldn't play soccer anymore. Then it was them, and then Dad tried to get me to play drums, and I had no real interest in it. Matter of fact, the sounds of the drums were kind of hurtful to my ears. But I mean, I learned how to play them, but I wasn't the best at it. I had no passion. I had no drive for it. So the better drum players were better because they put the time and effort into it. I had I had more of a like a scientific mind, I guess you might say. You know, I wanted to kind of create, build, but it wasn't really encouraged, or at least it didn't feel like it was. that much. So, you know, I made quite a lot of like mazes, you know, getting graph paper and just kind of drawing these mazes from by hand. And a lot of people were saying that they were really good, they were really challenging, and that kind of encouraged me to kind of continue it. You know, but oh well, it is what it is now. Then of course I did a lot of games as well, but being a pro game player was never an option back then. A lot of people saw it as a waste of time. Nice. Although not really needed, but I mean, I gave water to Foy, so that's good enough. Alright, now let's see. These are going to be going into chests. Go down and check on, we got some honey, that's nice. Eggs. There we go. Okay. Alright. There we go. And there. Let's go pet the kitty. Grab our fruit. Check the mushrooms. Yep. Okay, I don't think the sunberries are done inside here, but I always want to check. Yep, not done. Alright, let's see. Milk. 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 Right. Okay. seen like 2 sheep getting their wool and the third not, but maybe it's just because the third one is younger. They don't grow the wool as fast. Oh, oh, come on, don't do that. Alright. Eggs, milk, wool, truffles. That. Sell those off. Those go in the fridge. Let's go ahead and put the iridium in the chest over here. Alright. Let's see. Grab the eggs. Grab the wool. Okay. Milk. Truffles. There we go. Alright, now that that's all done, let's go ahead and grab all of our gifts and the troves. And let's take care of things here. So, alright. So, first on the list of people that we're going to give presents to. Okay, Kent. Don't really have anything, so we're just gonna continue giving him some, just gonna keep on giving him apples. So, we have a bunch of apples there. Alright, so, let's see. Carolina's apple. Chain, Wizard. Wizard and Jody. And Jody's also an apple, so. Okay, Void Essence for the Wizard. Let's see, Alex. You're an apple as well. Elliot, you're pomegranate. So, pomegranate and battery. There we go. Abigail is the amethyst. Haley is the coconut. So we need 2 amethysts. One for Abigail and for the dwarf. 1 coconut for Haley. Jess is going to be an apple. Pierre's going to be an apple. Harvey is the wine. Let's see, Corvus is the horseradish, and then Penny is poppy, so horseradish and poppy. Let's see, dwarf we're already taken care of. Sam is the cactus fruit. And Sebastian is the apple. Actually, let's see. Could give him an obsidian. I also have a frozen tear, so let's go ahead and do that for Sebastian. Okay. So there's that. Let's go to the blacksmith and open up these right now before he closes. Nope. Alright. Hmm. Well, George is just a cranky old man for one thing. Um, but I mean, he's been really super cranky. But at the same time, you know, you have to kind of understand his circumstances a little bit, in that, you know, when you're locked in a wheelchair for the rest of your life, you might have a little bit of animosity. Like, you know, you kind of wish that you can stand back up on your own two legs again. Um, you know, there might be some little bit of resentment on that end. So, I mean, I can kind of understand the the negativity a little bit on that end. Now, Penny probably was seeing George having some difficulty trying to reach into the back of the mailbox to get the letter in question, and came on over and helped him out. That's a kind thing to do. Um, Now, she could have asked, you know, if George wanted help, but she probably saw the fact that he was struggling at it, and I mean, you know, he said it himself, you know, trying to be all. So she didn't assume George wanted help. She saw that he needed help. So she came over and assisted him. Okay. I don't really think there's any problem with what Penny did, personally. Um, Now, could that have been handled a little bit better? Probably. It's along the lines of um, there are some people that want to try to figure out how to do things for themselves a little bit. Like, um, say someone like maybe an amputee, for example. Okay, you know, someone lost their leg, their arm, whatnot, and they're trying to figure out how to survive um, in their daily life with that loss of limb. Now, if you see, say, someone with their, you know, lost their leg, they kind of stumbled and stuff like that. Maybe gone over, see if they kind of need a helping hand up. Okay, they might appreciate it. They may be kind of struggling because they're not used to it, and therefore they need to figure out how to uh, get back up themselves. Like, let's face it, if you know I didn't have if I had like one of my legs completely gone and stuff like that, and I kept on falling and the like because I wasn't really used to a new leg or something along those lines, then I would need to figure out what I can do to kind of change to make sure that I didn't fall all the time, or you know, figure out ways to um, make sure that my disability isn't a disability. Um, so having someone like helping me up every single time isn't going to help me in the long run. So both of these are good answers in my opinion. You're gonna grow old, so you know this is you know um, something that you should kind of prep for in some way if you can. that young. I mean, for those of you that like believe in an afterlife and stuff like that, then I mean, this is good, I guess. But um, you're missing out on a lot of what life has to offer as well. So, I mean, what happens if there isn't an afterlife? You miss out on a lot of what life had to offer. So, it is a different part of life. Um, and you know, the every stage in your life has a certain amount of difficulty. So, um, no matter what age you're at. Um, so this is a good answer. This is also a good answer in that fact that the elders have gone through a lot of their own difficulties in life to get where they're at, and you know you should understand that and you should respect it. Not to say that um, there's some elders that you kind of fully respect. It's kind of it's difficult because you know I've known some people that were my elders and they deserved no respect whatsoever. I knew someone that was so into hard drugs, like some of the worst, that she completely ignored her children. She had three children, and I think three children from two fathers, if not three children from three fathers. Don't really know. And there were times where we heard about children being in closets. Their their birthday gifts from their grandparents were sold off for more drugs. That elder I could not respect whatsoever. So there's a certain amount of respect that you can kind of give, but it's not always a guaranteed. So, yep. All right. I'm thankful that those cutscenes don't completely drain your time or something like that. Like, hey, while it's being active, you're just wasted, you know, hours upon hours. At least in the single player. Multiplayer, well, it would have. at least not what I need. Alright, let's go grab our horse. I go so away. Alright. Alright, let's see. Salmon Kent is down there. Oh wow. Alright. Oh. Oh. Oh, another cutscene. Okay. Say ah. Ah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Now, let's see. Alex is an apple, so. Alright. Okay. Aha! Alex is at max. Nice. Okay. Harvey's really busy right at the moment. Alright, why? Yep, true. Well, you gotta start somewhere. I mean, what's the point? All these ladies know about it, and it's good for getting exercise. So, alright. Okay, got quite a few ladies here, but okay. Alright, let's see. Um, okay. Okay. Alright, that's good enough. Alright. Evelyn's at max already. George is at max. Okay. I'll handle those three all together. So let's go down and see Sam and Kent. Let's see. Sam is the cactus fruit, so alright. Now we're gonna go off and see Vincent. Oh, there's Haley. Okay. Alright, let's see. I'm already good with Vincent. He's already at 10, so don't need to worry about that. Let's see. Jas is a apple, so. And then we have Penny, which is the puppy. So. No, I don't want to eat a puppy. No. Not her. God damn it. That's irritating. You know, let me go grab another poppy. I got negative reaction from Jas on that now. That's it. That was irritating. Hold on. Alright, just makes my life a little harder to get Jas up there a little bit further. It doesn't give the hated gifts. Well, that's unfortunate. It should show that, personally. You know, it should show, hey, you tried to give her a poppy, she didn't like it, so don't do it again. There we go. They should still kind of show it right down here, though. Okay, let's see. I think that is about it. Ashton's still up there. Elliot's out there. Alright, let's go up, go into the mine, and then we will go see Sebastian and the dwarf here, and then we'll go back to the town, and let's see. Oh, there's a cutscene for Sebastian. So none of those choices are good choices for me, or at least not something that I would absolutely go for. Um, so you know the no thanks is what I would typically go for, but it's not because it's stupid. It's just my own personal preference. Okay, so this is not the answer for me. Okay. There's some people that absolutely love riding in motorcycles. I never really saw the appeal to it. So, um, matter of fact, I see more negatives than I see positives out of it. That's me personally. Not saying that others don't get more positivity out of it than what I can see. Okay, so don't think that I'm you know slamming motorcycle riders. Okay. I just see more problems in it than I do possible enjoyment. That's all. Okay. That's me though. Okay. So I don't really consider it that fun. But I'm not really scared of motorcycles either. Okay. It's not because I'm like, oh my God, if I hop on a motorcycle, I'm gonna die. So um, no. I mean, is there a higher risk? Yes, of course. Okay, but it just means that you have to be more defensive when it comes to being on a motorcycle. Um, and a lot of people, there's a lot of people that just ignore that that possibility. Like, hey, I don't care about what other people do. Well, that's gonna get you killed because if you even if you hit someone, you're gonna be thrown off the bike, and that could hurt you quite a bit. You could slide along the ground, which could basically tear up your skin and the like. You have to be defensive when it comes to motorcycles. You have to kind of, pay attention to the people around you because there is a little bit more risk when it comes to motorcycles. It's not like, you know, um, you know, the it's a vehicle of transportation. I prefer cars over motorcycles. That's me though. Okay. Um, I like the idea that I can just kind of turn on my AC if I want to, if I'm feeling hot. I can listen to music without too much difficulties. I don't need to wear like an iPod with wires, you know, or their earbuds or whatnot. Okay, I don't want to have that difficulty of having to, do that. And even then, you gotta make sure that you're still kind of paying attention, which I mean, you gotta do in cars anyway. Um, I like the fact that I can be in a enclosed environment if it's raining, for example. Okay, I won't be soaking wet when I go to, you know, a grocery store or to work or something along those lines when you're riding a motorcycle. Okay. Um, that's why, if it was me, if I had a choice, you know, if I did truly enjoy riding around in a motorcycle, then I would have a motorcycle for the sunny days and the like, and then a car for or a car for like the snowy or rainy days. So, um, but that would be me. So, hey there, Shadow. How you doing, there, bud? Welcome to the stream. So, uh, oh well. I guess I'll just put it sounds fun. Uh, Now let's go down and give Sebastian his frozen tear. I'm doing pretty good. It's been a really relaxing day so far. Oh, we got another cutscene with Sebastian. Okay. Um, is this an open game? Can anyone join? Well, this particular playthrough is fairly late game, so I don't know if anyone really wants to join on this one. Um, I mean, I could use someone's help to get the marriage recipe on it, but um, it's already pretty much um, this one's like a late game kind of thing. So if you prefer more like building up a farm from scratch, I have no problem with that. They're TKM. Um, so uh, and I've done hosting and like in the past. So if you're interested in building up a new farm, then yeah, no problem. You'll join? Okay. Um, one second. Let me finish off this day. Freelance work as a programmer. they they probably are taking your job seriously. They also like to hang out with you there, bud. No, they probably. Hmm. Well, he probably wants to see. Well, That's. We'll go with that one. Um, corporate. Okay, well, I mean, there's different paths for everybody there, so. And there are people. Well, I mean, I can kind of agree with that. Um, I'm more of the you know, I have a hard time myself trying to deal with people face to face sometimes. So, but that shouldn't necessarily mean that you kind of ignore your friends either. So, oh, thank you for the follow there, TKM. I appreciate it. All right, there we go. Okay. So let's see. Didn't give Jody a present last time, so we're gonna need to give her another one like tomorrow or so. We'll give Wizard one. Elliot still need to give him one. Corbus, we need to give you one. Right. Alright, so head back to the mine. We'll take that back to the city. And then we'll see if we can catch Elliot, Corbus, and the wizard. So there we go, and let's see. So we'll head to the sewer to give Corbus real quick. There we go. In this particular playthrough, I'm just doing a lot of like achievements on it now. I've gotten to a point where I'm like, I mean, I could be doing a lot of um, uh, the majority of the farm work and stuff like that is already pretty much done, or at least, oh wait, talk 'em. So this is one that it's like, the majority of the work and like is pretty much done. So that's one of the reasons why it's like, I play this during when no one else kind of wants to join or the like, just so I can just, do things um, in my own time, or when I don't really have others with me at this point. Um, but at the same time, I'm gonna need someone to kind of join me so that I can actually get the wedding ring recipe in order to get the achievement for the craftmaster. Haven't, I still need the one last scarecrow, the snowman scarecrow, in order to get the full craftmaster, but so I have to wait until fall or winter to try to get that. But I'm just kind of working on these last couple of achievements, so I'll try to help however I can. If you want, man. You know, I don't mind. So, but let's see. Can you actually come in like in midday? Yeah, let's. Okay. I'll go ahead and post the code for you. But I mean, if you want to come in late game, then I mean, that's up to you. I mean, I'd almost recommend. Um, I mean, once I get the wedding ring recipe, if you want to switch over to like a brand new farm, we can do that too. I'm perfectly okay with that. So let's see, sell that off. Apples there. Let's see. Um, I think that's about as much as I can do right at this point. Okay. Aha. Okay. Now, bear in mind that there are monsters on this particular farm. They're TKM, so I would suggest that you head off to the mine as soon as you can. Here's the house that you're gonna be in. So I would suggest as soon as you're able to. Here, actually, let's see if you can actually ride the horse. Um, go and go to the mine and get yourself your sword as soon as you can. Um, so you won't be like insta killed. All right. Okay. All right. So um, you're welcome to join me on my Discord as well, there, TKM, if you want to kind of speak with me directly. But bear in mind that um, the streams that I do are eventually uploaded to YouTube. So if you don't, um, you ran into the greenhouse-like place. Yeah. Can you hop in? Can you hop on the? Oh, it's already kind of late, man. So let's go ahead and sleep, so you can go to the mine in the morning. So so then we'll see about trying to give you and get you all the tools that you need. You're fine with Discording? Okay. Well, so there's my Discord link. So you're welcome to join in with my Discord, and um, you can join me on the voice chat if you want. So you might stream on your end as well. Okay, sounds good. I have no problem with that if you want. So, but you might want to sleep, my friend. You're about ready to run out of time. Yeah, I was afraid of that. You're gonna be hit with a lot of lack of energy, but this is the reason why it's a little little rough. I should be in my Discord already. It's under Stardew Valley, so you're welcome to join me there. I normally create voice channels for the streams that I do, as well as other voice channels for like old streams that I've done, or anyone that wants to um, talk about other games. Like I created like a Halo voice channel because one of my viewers loves playing Halo right at the moment, and so he's kind of joined me, or I haven't joined him on a Halo game, but I mean, if anyone wants to join him in a Halo game, then they could kind of join in that little voice channel and talk with them there. So feel free to switch on, go on down to the Stardew Valley voice channel, and you can talk with me there. Stretch out a little bit. There you are. Welcome. Take it that you're prepping everything on your end to try to handle everything that's you're trying to do, getting the stream set up and like so. So no worries. Oh, you have to restart your computer. Oof. Well, are you able to move to the next day on the Stardew, or? Okay, man. Let me know when you come on back, and I will give you the code again to um, hop back into the game. Okay? So take your time. Make sure that everything's kind of working on your end, and we'll uh, we'll pick it up when you get back. Okay? There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and throw a lot of the fruit and like in the chests. There we go. No, not much, but some more stone from George. Yay! I'll take that. It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. Hey. Let's see, anything else? Nope. Okay. Those. There we go. Up to the mushrooms. And, TM, if you, well, let me know when you come on back, and then we'll go ahead and get you back into the game, okay? So, okay, we're all good there. Come on, I want that egg. Thank you. Okay. There we go. And now all the milk. And there we go. Awesome. Alright. Now to handle everything over here. Let's see. Throw the eggs down there. Throw the milk. Let's see. Duck feather doesn't really go to anyone in particular. Yeah, Elliot's the only one that loves the duck feather, and I'm already giving him pomegranates, so it doesn't really matter all that much. So, there we go, and yeah, we're gonna go fix all of our, take care of some work here. There we go. And place that. Go. And there we go. Alright, let's see. Do I have everything? Nope. Let's see. So, sell that off. And then we throw that in there. And now, let's see. Now we look on trying to get all this kind of taken care of. I need to sell that off. Let's see. I don't think I need sales anymore. Those are taken care of. I don't think I need diamonds anymore. So, let's see. Now, it was normally given diamonds to Marnie, so yeah, Marnie and Vincent are already done. So, we can go ahead and put the snails back in here. And I'll put the diamonds back in over here. Alright, now. Who needs a present? Jody. Jody was apple. Okay. Haley is coconut. Jess is apple. So we need coconut, apples. Let's see. Who else? Sebastian and Sam. Now let's see. Sam is cactus fruit, and Sebastian is the obsidian. So cactus fruit, and we'll grab the obsidian. Okay. Let's see. I think that's about it. Yeah. Okay. So. Oh, we have a birthday. I don't know whose birthday it is, though. That's unfortunate. Let's go see. It's Sam's. Awesome. Giving him a cactus fruit today is going to be fantastic. So let's go ahead and take care of that real quick. Nope, come on. Okay. Oh, cutscene. Okay. Uh-oh.
Okay, sorry about that. My computer was being a spaz.
No worries there, bud. No worries. It happens. It happens. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Okay, now, I see in the Discord that you go by Drummer Boy. Do you prefer TKM or Drummer Boy?
Either one.
Okay. I'll just stick with the TKM then. Make things a little bit easier for anyone that's kind of watching my Discord or watching the stream. So,
I'm actually gonna be changing it back to Drummer Boy. I had another Twitch account with Drummer Boy, but something happened with it, so I had to change it. So then I made it available,
Hmm.
and now I just gotta change this one to Drummer Boy. That
Gotcha.
way, it's all kind of
Yeah, it's all kind of linked together. I gotcha. I hear you. I hear you. So, well, give me a second. Let me get the give get you a code for this.
for this. Yeah.
Oh, there's a little bit of an echo. Um, may need to
Well,
mute my stream on your end. You know, you're already hearing me through Discord anyway, so
yeah, I muted you on.
yeah.
And besides, I'm pushed to talk right now, so you shouldn't be hearing echo,
Hmm. Kind of odd. I
right?
was I was hearing myself through that. Hmm. Not sure. Okay.
Are you gonna take the blame?
Nah. Normally, truth is better overall.
Yeah, but sometimes it's better. Sometimes the truth ends up hurting everyone else.
And that's true. I mean, there is such a thing as, you know, white lies can save someone, but at the same time, it might be detrimental in the long run as well. So, you know, it depends on the circumstances. So, there. We want to give him the cactus fruit. Hey there, Sam. No worries there,
What
bud.
program
Here's a present
do you
for you.
use
What's
to
up?
stream? What do you use to stream? Streamlabs, Stream Elements, OBS.
I do Streamlabs. So,
Mine's been crashing on me lately.
mm. Have you had it updated yet? Or have you updated it?
Shouldn't it automatically update?
Um, normally it should. So, I mean, I guess it might depend on like maybe some other factors or whatnot. But I haven't had it crash on me at all on my end. So, or at least nothing like completely like a complete crash down. So, um,
Yet. Knock on wood, of course.
yeah, yeah, true. Um, I would say, um, you know, if it's crashing on you quite a bit, I would like maybe check out um, their troubleshooting, see if there's like maybe something like an option that you selected that's causing a problem, or it could be maybe drivers. But here, let me give you that invite code again. I'll paste it into the chat here so you can come on in. Um, and then I'll just go ahead and pause it for now until you can hop on in. Now, like I said, I mean, I'm happy that you're willing to kind of come into this late game for the wedding recipe for the so that I can achieve the craft master. It was my fault for going into this multiplayer thinking that I would, have other people join me here. So, now I'm having a problem with the Craftsmaster on that front. Um, but at the same time, I don't mind doing like um, I don't mind hosting new farms, building up a new farms from scratch either. So if you want to, um, if you prefer starting up another farm, I have no problem on doing that as well. Um, so let me know what you would like to kind of tackle. So,
Either one is fine.
alright. Okay, so cook up for Haley. And let's see. Obsidian for Bastion and Apple for Jas. Now Jas is over with Marnie, of course. Pretty much this entire map has been, for the most part, unlocked. I mean, I'm sure that there's probably a couple secrets here and there um, that I still haven't completely uncovered. Maybe. I mean, there's still some items in my wallet, for example, that are missing. So, um, so I'm not. It's not like a complete 100% yet, but it's getting close. So, played a bunch of Stardew Valley yourself, or just starting to get into the game? TKM?
Yeah, I'm here.
Um, just starting into Stardew Valley, or have you played it quite a bit?
I played it a little bit.
Okay.
Uh, my other world I have, I was playing with some other friends. I created this nice little fenced-in area, a nice little garden area. I was gonna have a little farm area with all the animals, but the one thing that really sucks is that once you go offline, you can't have people join in when you come back in, which is kind of a dumb idea.
In other words, if they've joined in the past, they can't join again unless they get the entry code.
No,
Yeah.
no. Once you leave your game, once you say you're done and you close the game, that's it. You have to start a new farm, all the way from scratch.
No, you don't need. You shouldn't need to. No.
That's what I'm saying. You shouldn't need to.
No, no, no. I
But
mean, you can join. Well, okay. The host is the one that maintains, holds onto the farm, and the when the host hops online, they can kind of, you know, put it into co-op so that you can rejoin on that game. So,
it's not letting me. It's saying that because I had an online game and somebody was telling me that you have to start a new farm otherwise each time if you want to do co-op.
you should be able to join no matter what, though. It shouldn't block you from joining, but you need to make sure that um, Um, you need to make sure um, your your host is the same. So
Sorry, I'm just going through all the mail I have apparently received since the 5 minutes since I joined the game.
yeah, no worries on that.
I see you.
Yeah. Um, but let's see.
My horsey.
No problem on that.
Grand Theft Horsey.
I've pretty much done everything that I needed to do anyway. Oh wait, I still need to give Jody a present. So so go ahead and take the horse and take care of some of the things that you need to take care of, like grabbing your sword and purchasing a backpack, you know, all that kind of jazz. Although backpack is probably out of the question now, but the shop's probably already closed. But
The interesting thing is, one time I actually fished out a really strong sword. It was a Neptune something.
yeah, you can probably find all sorts of swords and the like at the Adventurers Guild. You know, the sword that I have right now is called the Lava Katana, and it it does a bit of damage. Just a bit of damage. You might want to consider getting yourself that one if you haven't when you go to the Adventurers Guild. Although
I'm just trying to.
they
Sorry.
may ask you to like kill some slimes or something like that in order to actually get into the Adventurers Guild, but once you do, you should be good to go.
Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out this town a little bit. It's a
No worries.
little different than mine.
Oh, the farm? Yeah.
What's this old man want? What's up, Willie? How you doing?
Okay.
I'm just gonna put you on voice activity. Sure, it's hard.
Okay. Time to get some more wine.
Oh no, Willie fell into the river.
Wait, what?
Right? It's like, wait, what? That would suck. We lost a villager to the river.
It would definitely be interesting. It's like, wait, what? Wait,
Yeah, right?
how?
He's like, I told him not to play by the goddamn river.
Yeah, a lot of the monsters that pop up at my farm are pretty advanced now, um, so they will hurt. So um, if you're not like fully decked out on health and equipment and the like, then you're it's gonna hurt. I'm already
A
bat
glutton for punishment.
I'm already kind of facing off against serpents and the like, so it's not exactly an ideal situation. So let's see, how are we on? Okay, it's getting fairly late, um, so just word of warning if you haven't. But you know, you have my horse, so it should be
No,
fairly
it's
easy
back at town.
for you to get back. So,
It's back at town. I'm on foot.
oh, that's not good.
Don't worry, I'm watching the time.
Yeah. That's one of the problems with the multiplayer is the fact that it doesn't. If you pause, you know, you're no longer
Pause in
the
time.
yeah.
I'm aware.
So
It's only 12. Don't worry. Still got 2 hours.
yeah, no worries.
I like to push my luck.
Well, the problem with you know, going beyond 12 o'clock is the fact that you reduce down your amount of energy. So just bear that in mind. You don't you don't get as much energy back if you go beyond 12. So
I'm at full energy still. I have nothing to worry about.
yeah. Now
Don't
you
worry, I'm heading back.
now you probably still have the um like the turnip quest or something like that. You have to get some turnips. So I
Parsnips?
parsnips, yeah, that's right. I can give you some of the like indoor grow beds so that you can just kind of plant those parsnip seeds and just have them kind of grow inside that house of yours. So if you want me to do that.
I'm not even sure which one's mine.
What do you mean which one's yours?
I'm not sure which house is mine.
It's the one on the far left.
Oh, bollocks. Hell.
It's okay. It's not like it's not like I'm losing a bunch of money or anything like that. I got I got plenty. So so no worries on that. I'm
The way
perfectly
I
fine.
usually make my money is fishing.
Yeah, fishing is a good start, but when you're late game, doing wine, that's where the money's at. So I mean, I just made 166,000, you know, so no amount of fishing can compare to that.
True.
Now, granted, it takes a while for it to for the wine to happen, but um, the production of the wine, it's pretty much automatic. So,
Hold on, Grandma. Evelyn's talking to me.
uh, oh, I just watered Jen. That's not good.
I just received a garden pot.
Nice.
And I just learned how to craft one. Nice.
Oh, hey, you want your farming skill to go up? Come over and grab the peppers in my garden out in front of my home. That will boost up your farming skill quite a bit. Allow you to get the um, scarecrow.
Tell me if there's too much echo or whatnot.
Actually, hold on. Just doing my normal daily routine.
Can I use some bait?
Yeah,
Oh,
go ahead.
first I need a bloody rod.
Yeah, no worries on that.
What's a battery pack?
It allows you to build, um, you know, light light posts and the like. So it's really like a mid-game kind of tier. Once you get those lightning rods, you'll be able to kind of protect against lightning, and I'll give you battery packs so that you can kind of build, um, the more advanced lamps, so you can light up your property a little bit better. So. Uh,
Imagine if you died, you actually drop all your items.
do you want more bait than what you got? I mean, I have a ton of bug meat, so I mean, I can make bait for days.
I didn't take any yet.
Okay, here, let me create.
First I need to get a rod.
Yeah, let me go ahead and create a whole bunch for you. There we go.
I'm also watching the Yankees Red Sox game.
Ah,
I love the fact that New York is wiping Boston's ass. You're not a Red Sox fan, are you?
nah, I don't really follow much sports personally, so no.
Weirdest thing. I just talked to Willie as though we've talked before. And then as I went to the docks, I just talked to Willie like we're just meeting for the first time.
Yeah, yeah. There's a little bit of oddity in that.
I'm definitely gonna buy a backpack. I know you said it's not necessary this late in the game, but
Yeah, I mean, if we want to come back to this or something like that, then we can. But again, um, I'm pretty much done for the most part on this game, um, so that's why doing doing a another playthrough with a brand new farm might be a better course of action, but
like I said, I'm up for whatever you want to do, man.
yeah. Well, once I get that wedding ring, um, then I'm happy.
How do I go about that?
um, there's a shopping cart that comes around every Friday and Sunday. and she sells like random stuff. So, um, and when you have a multiplayer, when you're doing multiplayer, um, she sells the oh, I need the eggs. Um, she sells the
She sells
wedding ring automatically as a recipe. So
Does she also sell seashells by the seashore?
maybe, but it's the randomness is pretty high. So okay. Oh, I forgot to get milk. Damn it. Okay.
Now I have the deluxe pack, so
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about space.
Oh yeah.
Just trying to navigate your farm is kind of a. I mean, you probably already know where everything is, but
Oh yeah, I do,
for
but
some,
you know.
for somebody who's just getting in, it's just kind of like, where the fuck is everything?
Yeah, no, I get you on that one. Um, okay, um,
By
so
the cows.
let me kind of tell you a little bit about what's going on here. So, here, you want the horse? I see you, so
You'll never take me alive, copper.
I'm faster than you.
I know. That's the funny part.
Um,
You'll never catch.
okay, then. But
No.
here's where my like main production area is. So this chest right here is basically where I put all my eggs and milk to be processed into mayonnaise, oil, cloth, and cheese. In that chest right there. This chest right here is basically everything that I get from my crab pots from the lake. So all the extra like junk and stuff like that. I use the junk in these recycle machines here to get whatever they produce from said junk. And then, of course, all the fish and bait that I get from it, I can use for like um, fertilizer and the like. We have
Sorry,
the,
I feel infatuated by that void egg. That's kind of cool looking.
yeah. Up here we have our sap, giving us the maple, um, the other two sap that's there. We got the minerals and like copper and the like inside there. So so if you need to get any kind of if you want your tools, here's all of my fruit trees over here. So you have the main um, these two. So I would put that in your house personally. Um, we have my mushroom farm, obviously in the cave. So um, this chest here is containing all my fruits and things that I want to put into kegs, which are inside here. So um,
Yeah, I was in here earlier. Remember I told you about the greenhouse looking place?
Yeah, this is the greenhouse. So all these kegs right here are being currently filled up with the ancient fruits that are here in the center. So when the ancient fruits are done growing, then um, we just harvest them and put them right here in this chest. And then I use them to create the wines for the ancient fruits. So where I
Does it
then
have
put
an irrigation system?
I have the sprinklers already kind of set up, so I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, because I was
Here,
gonna.
here's where all the vegetables that I put, or at least items that I normally put into these preserve jars that are here in this storage facility, right above it. So I'm just trying to work on building more preserve jars so that I can fill up this entire room full of them. Um,
Do you need somebody collecting materials? I can go out and collect materials like wood or.
yeah, I mean, sorry. Ah, the, um, yeah, these guys are tough
Hold
to
on.
kill. Um, there's a warp point here out to the desert, but obviously, use that if you want to. Down below is the coop and the barn, so if you want to, um, I need
I
to,
put a parsnip in my house.
if you want to, um, the crop area right below my house is always available to be harvested if they need to be harvested. Um, so if you see any crops there that you need to kind of collect on, then feel free to do that. Now, um, the chest next to the bin over here um, are pretty much my like miscellaneous for like items, wood, stone, and other minerals. So feel free to like come on over here and collect on any of that if you want. But it's time to go to sleep, so there we go.
I just saw a Slimer ring. That's actually kind of cool looking.
Yeah, I use that for the slime hutch. Do not go into the slime hutch without that ring on. You will be almost instantaneously killed inside of there.
I could imagine. Just made it. With probably seconds to go.
Now, I put a chest at the very entrance of the farm. It's bluish, I think. Um, let's see, clear and sunny all
Yeah,
day.
see an
Fortune.
empty chest by the barn, but towards the middle on the side.
Yeah, I haven't really put anything in there. That was meant to kind of for me to hold on to like the clippers and the milk bucket, but I just found it a hassle to keep on putting um, to keep on getting the shears and the milk pail every single time, so I just stopped doing it. So
It's pretty much an empty chest. I mean, if you want that chest for your own personal, feel free to. So, let's see. Sell
Yo,
those
check
off.
it out. I'm with the animals.
Nice.
I was raised on a farm.
You're on the
Hey,
farm
look,
now.
there's my cousin and my uncle and my nephew.
There.
What the hell is this green little thing?
Okay. Oh, that's a lizard.
That looks like a fat ass lizard or something.
That's it. It's a dinosaur, so yeah. When you find a dinosaur egg, you can create your own dinosaur farm. So,
Do they become a ridiculous size?
I haven't seen them grow any larger than what those guys are currently at. So, I don't think so.
If that was the case, we would have a big problem.
These guys love me. They would never eat me. Oh my god! No, I'm just
Exactly. They said the same shit in Jurassic Park.
kidding. Pretty much.
So,
The-
where are you
the-
from?
these guys would never hurt me. Blah. Okay.
So, where are you from? If you don't mind me asking.
Just in Nevada, so
Ah, I'm on the other side. I'm on the east side.
East
New
Coast.
York.
Ah, New York. Gotcha. That's tough, tough city to live in from what I understand, but you know, but then again, you know,
Expensive.
I don't really know. I haven't been there, so. Okay, so I'm going to take the horse and head on down to the traveling cart there and get that wedding ring. Hopefully it's there.
Is it different for each player?
You should be able to pick it up yourself if you want.
No, I'm just wondering that if each card is different for each player, that way it increases different chances. And that what you do is trade. I've seen games do that actually.
Well, the wedding ring is 100% there. Matter of fact, I just bought it, um, so that's why I was like going, okay, you know, I need to have someone here in this particular playthrough in order to actually get the wedding ring. So that's what was kind of holding me back on it. So
Did you get it?
yeah, you can purchase it yourself if you want to, but um, it's only 500 bucks, so it's not that big of a deal.
Really? That's
Here, go
that's
grab it.
kind of scary.
Take the horse and go down and purchase it if you want. You know where it's located at, right?
Not at all. I'll
Okay,
figure it
where
out.
you on the horse yet?
No, I prefer foot.
Okay. Here. Where are you at?
I went
Um,
south.
okay. Come back north to the entrance. Okay, there you are. Follow me.
I just felt like carrying this thing on over my head.
There's the cart. she sells like random stuff all the time, but at the very bottom of the list, you can purchase a wedding ring. Or the wedding ring recipe. So, that's only available in multiplayer, by the way. So, if you're playing a single player game, um, you have to kind of go through other means to get, uh, um, in order to, get a marriage with someone else. You're purchasing quite a bit of stuff there, bud. What are you purchasing?
I'm just basically clearing her house.
Okay.
And then what I'll do is I'll just give it to you.
Well,
What
I
I
mean,
don't
a
need.
lot of the stuff that's in there I already have, so.
Remember, I have a ridiculous amount of space. Uh-oh, she's out of stock. I'm surprised they don't make it so then she says something if she's out of stock. Some games do that. It's like, uh-oh, you bought up everything. Looks like I have to go restock up.
Yeah. No, they haven't done that for this particular game. Okay, so I don't need to worry about that. Let's see, I need to build a wedding ring for the Master Craftsman, so... Let's see, I need prismatic shard and iridium bars. Oh, come on.
It would be great if I could accidentally, like, when I swing back, I accidentally hook someone. Like in, there's something about Mary. Do you remember that scene?
No, can't say I have.
Wasn't there a scene where fishing hook caught on what's his name's mouth?
Probably?
It's been a while since I've seen it.
Yeah. Alright. Wedding ring is built and in the chest, so I don't need to worry about that anymore. So now I just need to wait until fall so that I can get the snowman. Uh,
I had one question.
what's up?
Do you want to build a snowman?
Can't build one. Damn.
Well, I guess we'll have to make a dirt man.
Yeah, pretty much. Make a mud man. There we go. Okay.
That's even better.
Alright, so someone's birthday is today. Let's see.
I can never remember whose birthday is when.
Yeah, let me check my calendar. It is
Do they?
Demetrius. So if you want some good friendship points for Demetrius, I'd say come over to my little fruit chest that I have over here. You know, well, maybe not that one in particular, maybe the one inside the greenhouse. Grab out a strawberry because Demetrius loves strawberries, and oh, god damn it, serpent, get out of here. Um, and go see Demetrius.
How does he feel about spicy berries?
Not sure, actually.
You want to trial and error it?
Oh, let me let me look.
I got one in my inventory right now, so
Um, I'm sure that he likes it. Let's see. Yeah, he likes spicy berries. He doesn't love it, but he likes it.
let's go say happy birthday before everything closes up?
Yeah, he's at the bar, just so if you're not sure. Here, here's the horse if you want it.
I still remember my first time. I was having so much trouble just remembering where everything was.
Yeah, yeah, it's one of the reasons why it takes a little bit of time to try to, you know, get everything kind of organized and like, I mean, uh, oh, he is traveling to his house right now, though, dude. So you're gonna have to go north. Go to Robin's house. Hopefully you can catch him before he goes into the house, but
Oh, I
he's
see the house.
they're already at home, so you probably missed out. If you're still in the town square, then um, you might as well head back home. They've already locked
I'll
up for
break
the night.
down the goddamn door if I have to.
You won't
Just
be able
kick down the door.
to.
Happy birthday, motherfucker.
You're not gonna be able to do that, man. So, alright.
You know
Well,
how there's that surprise motherfucker meme going around?
I mean, yeah, that's fairly old one, but yeah.
Instead, happy birthday, motherfucker.
I mean, surprise still kind of works, but a different context. Okay, so if you want to, we can switch over to like a brand new farm now.
Alright.
Would you like to do that?
Sure, if you
Okay.
want.
It just makes things a little bit easier to kind of say, hey, you know, um, let's kind of put something together. So now I do Stardew Valley Friday, Saturdays right at the moment. So if you want to come back tomorrow, we can continue playing, or you can come back next Friday, and I'll be playing it again. So I have a
Alright.
schedule. I have a schedule on my Twitch channel to kind of show you what I'm currently working on. Ooh, actually, it's getting a little late for me. We're gonna need to wrap things up here. I stream from 2 to 6 p.m. here um, on the West Coast, so it's almost 6 p.m. here, so this is probably gonna be the last day. Oh, you passed out.
Shocker. Story of my life. Stay up until I pass out.
Alright, man. I'm gonna go ahead and close down for tonight for streaming.
Alright.
I'm not gonna be able to get through another day of Stardew Valley in 5 minutes. So unless I go like immediately back to sleep, which I mean you can do. You want to get nearly as much money or anything like that out of it, but whatever. But if you want to, you're welcome to come on back tomorrow. When I stream when I start streaming at 2 to 6, and we can start up another new farm. then we can just kind of build that up into, you know, um, into like, a better farm than what I got right now. So, um, if you want to kind of work on something like that, so
Sure.
okay.
I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna make myself a world and just keep it as an open, just like you did, just in case anyone decides to come pop by. Because you never know when you're gonna need help, right?
Yeah, I mean, one one of the things that I do for Stardew is here. Let me, um, yeah, I'm gonna go exit the title here real quick. So, um, so what I normally do is, I host, I've hosted multiple different farms on my streams.
Oh, it's letting me host my own game again.
Oh, okay.
That's
Um,
good.
so, I've hosted my own kind of multiple different farms with, multiple different players in the past, different viewers. So, and, I have no problem hosting another one. Or I can join someone's by, if they want to host, they can just send me an invite code and I'll join them on that. So like if you're streaming, Stardew Valley, for example, you can send me an invite code and I can join your farm, you know.
Yeah.
Either way is fine for me. Um, what I what I normally do in the past is just go to my default one when I'm just kind of waiting to see if anyone wants to join me. This host stranger farm, for example. Um, as you can see, I'm year four. When everything else is still like year one and two. Um, so, um, but if anyone kind of wants to join me, then I have no problem kind of creating new farm. So, um, so
Yeah.
I'm so I'm figuring tomorrow we can do that if you want. So
All
stop
right.
stop by when I start streaming tomorrow at 2 o'clock, and we can start up a farm right away. Sound
Okay.
like a plan?
Hell yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Um, so yeah. But let me go ahead and go through my normal ending spiel that I normally give to everybody, which is um, all these streams that I do are eventually uploaded to my YouTube channel. Got a link down below to that. So if you're interested in seeing all the past games that I've done, as well as my coding streams, you can check out my YouTube channel. I have multiple different playlists with multiple different games there. So I don't do any kind of editing. Um, so what you see in the stream, you'll be seeing there. So, or at least I do. Um, the editing that I do is typically meant to kind of just split videos into separate. If I'm like doing two games in the same stream, um, I edit it that way. But for the most part, I don't really do that that heavy of editing. So, um, so you'll probably be seeing 4 hour streams there. I also have links to my Discord, my Patreon, and my Twitter account down below on my Twitch channel. They're also included in the description of my YouTube videos, so feel free to check those out if you'd like. Um, got a schedule down below on my Twitch channel showing you what games I play during the week, as well as my coding streams on Sunday. So feel free to stop on by during those days and join me for any of those games if you'd like. Um, I stream daily from 2 to 6 p.m. PST, so you can always come on back here during those times and you'll typically find me playing a game or doing my coding streams. Um, if there's ever a day where like I'm completely sick or something along those lines, then I normally keep people informed either through my Discord or through my Twitter or both. Normally, my Twitter account because it's just easier to kind of, you know, get on my phone and say, "Hey guys, I'm sick" on Twitter than it is through Discord. But yeah. But that's gonna be it for tonight for me. So thank you very much for watching. TKM, thank you for joining me on this. Um,
Not a problem.
as well as thank you Shadow the Light Mage. Thank you for stopping by and saying hi in the chat. I appreciate it. So, um, and we will go ahead and close it down for the night. So thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Hopefully I'll catch you next time. But until then, have a good night. Take care. Stay safe. Stay healthy. And I'll catch you strangers next time.